Start recording.
Bro, Gen Z is obsessed with age, bro. And shit, I think I'm Gen Z. I'm 24. I was born in 2001.
Yeah, I think that's Gen Z. Yeah,
it has become like so apparent all over the internet. And I think it really just stems from the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying? And in which a lot of guys out here think like, ah, man, if I don't become rich and successful and have a bunch of hot babes around me by the age of 21, my entire life is over. And that's just...
Oh, no, look, I mean, yeah, I guess a lot of people feel the way. I low-key thought it was like 25 when niggas started feeling like that, but it really could be 21. I feel like the newer, like the younger people, well, shit, I'm fucking young. I feel old as shit, but younger, like 19-ish, maybe that's how they feel. Maybe 16 through 19. Yeah, that's probably how they fucking feel. They see all these niggas with all these like extravagant ass lifestyles at 21 and all type of shit, not knowing that there's a whole bunch of other factors that play into that bullshit that literally means like absolutely fucking nothing. Shit, nigga, at 19, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I thought my fucking life was over. That shit was crazy how old I felt at 19. Like stupid.
It's not the case, bro. Especially for me, like, bro, because I thought the same way when I was 21 3 years ago. I'm 24 now. And honestly, bro, that shit is like the complete opposite. It's all propaganda, in my opinion. I feel
propaganda?
Like the majority of people that are in their 20s, that will be in their 20s, in their early 20s, that's when you're going to struggle the most. That's just, like, in my opinion, that's just how it was for me.
I mean, low key, because the 20s is where you're like trying to get out the house. And when you're trying to get out the house, you're doing other shit. So money getting eaten up from like school, college, getting to like work and shit. And then obviously like later in your 20s when you maybe out of school, you know, the debt shit, that shit piling up. So you're gonna be struggling, probably racking up them credit cards, all type of shit, bro. He's spending so far. He's spending.
Like, niggas, I just never heard anybody that was older than me say, yeah, man, my prime years were 20 years old. My prime year was 21 years old. No, nigga. Those are probably the worst.
Really? I feel like, and this is the part I might disagree with. I feel like I heard a lot of that. Like, prime was like, not prime, not really like their prime was like in there, but I feel like for me personally, a lot of like the older people, that was like the start though, for sure, like 100%. That's what I was hearing at least. Like now I've heard niggas talk about, man, 17 I was doing this, that, and the third. I had all this money. I bought a house at like 22. Like I was definitely hearing that from like the older crowd when I was a little younger. Yeah, definitely. Shit, everybody raised different or whatever. Everybody got different people around them, so that could easily just come into the factor of it.
Worst years of your fucking life. like okay,
maybe
so
it's more fit.
I'll use me as an example, right? I dropped out of college at 19 years old. Okay, go back to my mama's house. My mama bugging. I move out with my brother for the first time. I'm living with roaches on South Boulevard.
Oh my god!
I ain't got no rent money. I hate where I live.
Damn.
I hate my fucking job. The girls I'm talking to are playing me. And then I moved back with my mom at 21. At 20 years old. I moved out on my own.
That's accurate so far.
When I think I was like 22 years old.
Not the moving out part,
I still fucking hate my job. I'm busting my ass at the Charlotte Douglas Airport. Girls are still fucking playing me. And I look back and I say, that was not those were the year. But guess what? Those years built me into what I am today. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I was grinding in those years. I was struggling when I was 20 years old, 21 years old, 22 years old. And I really didn't have to, like, I really didn't start, like, living my best life till I was 23.
Okay.
I was 23, and I'm 24.
That makes sense.
And now I'm living within my passion and my dream. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm a fucking content creator.
I feel like that's when you get it.
I'm living out my childhood dreams. I got a great girlfriend.
I feel like niggas like want to be like rich before 25, but I feel like that 24, 25 is when you like start. That's when you start like getting to it. Not like getting rich, but like that's when you could start. That's when you start striving and making those strides to getting rich. Obviously, not everybody created like Pie Match 7 here, but like he getting to it. That's what we're saying. Like the upward trajectory is like you start off fucked up in like your 20s or what, like early 20s, and as you go through your 20s more and more and more, you start making them big strides that get you to where you want to be when you're like your 30s. Some niggas think that you need to be making those strides at 17 and then have what you want by 20, 21. That 25 nigga retired. Nigga, you're crazy. What the fuck? That's that shit, nigga. That's the dream, I guess. But like, nigga, that shit is impossible, my boy. You need to lock the fuck in. For sure.
I got a good girl. I drive my dream car. You know, these are all physical things, but you know, the relationships as well. Like I got a good relationship with my mom, my dad, my parents. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can do anything.
The relationship is good to have.
That's what I be trying to tell.
Relationships is good to have, especially with your family and shit. As you growing up and shit, you can lean on them a little bit more, have more to depend on. A lot of niggas don't. A lot of niggas fall out with their parents, like, and given some of them do have like actually a lot of good reasons to. Some of y'all don't, but I digress. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your family. Built in relationships, keep the relationships. It's just good. They're just good to have, like, all throughout your life. So,
a lot of these young guys out here, I say, bro, nigga, nobody peaks at life at 21 years old. Not even in a physical stance, not even in a mental stance, chat. The mental.
Yeah, your fucking brain stops developing at 25, so you're literally not fucking there yet. Like, what the fuck? You're literally not there yet. What the fuck? I don't know who the fuck thinks that shit, but yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Niggas be wildin', and I feel like it's the social media for sure. It's the people that people looking up to. You know, a lot of the niggas that you used to watch or look up to or whatever, they got on at 21, and obviously they caught lightning in the bottle or whatever. So, but like, and yeah, obviously these people want to be like those people as well. But yeah, like it's the social media for sure, because people looking up to these people, they want to be them, and niggas not knowing that ain't how it's supposed to be. Like the more regular niggas is like going through what Pierre talking about.
Capability that I had when I was 21 compared to 24. Night and fucking day. I was an idiot. But bro, that's what, you know what they say. They say, oh, your brain develops.
It's crazy. I feel like I was an idiot. Like fucking, I still feel like an idiot, but like if I feel like an idiot now, and I feel like I've done a lot of growing, what the fuck was my dumb ass thinking back at 18, 19? That nigga's a dumbass compared to the dumbass that's talking to you right now.
When you become 24, 25, them niggas were not lying. Nigga, I feel like a superhero. Like, bro, my brain has evolved at the peak of its fucking lifetime. I'm like,
I ain't even 23 yet.
I can't believe I used to do this stupid shit when I was.
I wonder if I had that like awakening like this nigga.
22 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it's just only getting better, bro. That's why I be like, you guys got to stop being influenced by the internet, and that is exactly what it is, chat. When you listen, everybody's on their phones now. All right, everybody is on their phones today. Of
course,
and we're the new 20-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? We're the new generation of 20s. We're the 20-year-olds.
Yeah, we're the 20s. Of course, yeah.
And so when a lot of guys are on their phones, they're being thrown everything, and they're seeing everything. In which they're seeing, like,
hold on real quick, I wanted to pause this shit really quickly. One, a lot of these streamers and shit that y'all be idolizing and look up to, them niggas is not 21, bro. Them niggas is like 20, 26, 27, 28, like third. They like young 30s, bro, late 20s. A lot of them, I'm telling you, bro. Like, look up your favorite streamer, Actual Edge. You would be surprised, bro.
a fallacy of reality in which you see the Kai Cenats, you see the what's the other kid that just blew up? You guys know what I'm talking about. You see all those big streamers and YouTubers on TikTok, on Twitch. Oh my God, look at him. Kai Cenat is fucking, he's hanging out with all these bad chicks and he's only 21 years old and he's got $15 million in the bank account.
Well, Kai Cenat was 21 when he started blowing up, but he been grinding for a minute though.
Kai Cenat is a 1%.
Yeah, 1% of the 1%. Yep.
It is not, bro, it is not normal.
Oh my God.
Let me just state this. It is to every 21-year-old in which they become rich at.
My bad, y'all. Fuck. I don't even know where we was at.
That happens to every 21-year-old in which they become rich at 21 years old. That's just not reality. But when you're being seen this at all times, right? Millions of views, Kai Cenat, millions of views, and people are interacting with it. Now you think, oh my God, this is what it is. I've got to become successful and a millionaire at 21 years old. I've got to become successful and a millionaire at 23 years old. I got to become successful and a millionaire at 25. It's just not fucking reality, bro. It's not reality. And I think a lot of people just get obsessed with it and they're like, yo, and I think it's a lot of fear too, because like I said, people think, oh my God, if I don't become rich and famous at 22, my life's over. I seen a clip by this, he's a streamer named Reggie, and somebody in his chat asked him, said, is 26 years old too late to start streaming and chasing your dreams? And Reggie said in the clip, he said, bro, if you gotta ask me if 26 is too old to be chasing your own dreams, you've already failed. And and a lot of people, like, that shit just blew over people's head, like, oh, he clowning a nigga. But no, in reality, that's the truth. If you have to ask somebody, is your age too late to be chasing your own dreams, you're fucking cooked. You have been influenced too much by the internet, and that's where I be telling people, put that goddamn phone down. Put a limit on those apps like TikTok, like YouTube, like Instagram, because you're being fed a false reality. And
yeah, there's a lot of people. I feel like there's definitely a lot of people. I don't know. There's a lot of people that are definitely influenced by the TikTok too. But there is like a lot of niggas just not doing shit and like thinking that their life is over. You know, I want to put this all on social media because I don't think it's 100% social. I think there's other shit like family playing factors into it and like parents like some niggas' parents be on them really, 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 really bad. And I don't know what they were seeing. This is what I'm talking about when I go back to earlier when I said that I've heard people around me say that when they was, you know, saying my age, they was already getting to it. Like I think there's two sides to it. But social media is still playing a big ass factor. I don't want to take away from that at all.
Which you are now questioning your own dreams and saying, oh man, maybe it's too late. Bro, you're 26 years fucking old talking about, is it too late to follow your dreams? Nigga, you are not 50. You are not 40. You're not even 30. Like, what are you talking about? This is how, you know, is it 20, 26?
I think this is also another thing that I think should be really touched up upon is I don't give a fuck, I say this shit too, but the term like unk, like niggas be talking about like 24, 25 unk, that's when you're like old or whatever. I think that also is playing a heavy factor into it, because niggas be making it seem like your life is over at 24, 25, 26. Like honestly, I feel that way a little bit, but I think it's more like, I'm pretty sure it's more like ignorance, and I'm just like not where I want to be personally with my life. But that don't mean it's like the truth, you know what I'm saying?
Bro. And that's why I be trying to tell people, you gotta lock in and you gotta want that motherfucker. Some people, chat, that's why I be trying to, some people, you weed them out, chat. And this is why, like, it's a 1% thing, because if you want it that bad, you'll get to it. There will be no limiting factor.
I believe that,
bro. It don't matter.
I believe that for a lot of things.
How tall you are, how far you how far you jump, how you are as a person. There will be no factors to stop you from completing your dreams, bro. at all. And that's why
I mean, if you like 4'11", boy, your ass ain't going to the NBA. But I'm saying, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
Really want it. Like, he being influenced by the internet, and in some way, he's kind of scared to go out there and say, hey, I'm a 26-year-old that's trying to be a live streamer. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it does.
I feel this to an extent, because niggas will laugh at you, though. I feel like that's a real thing. I feel like niggas will definitely clown the fuck out you if you said some shit like that. Obviously, you ain't gotta listen to them. But, like, when you're in the space of other niggas like that, I can see how that also could tear you down. That's just from, like, a content creation perspective. But, like, there's a lot of factors that's going into it, in my opinion.
Sound crazy, but if you want it that bad, you will be successful, bro. That's it, bro.
That's true.
If you
I believe that to an extent.
That bad, you'll get to it no matter what the limit is, man. And it's just like you asking that question, and in a sense, you've already kind of given up and you've already been influenced. That's why I'll go back and say it again. Turn that damn phone off, man. Turn it off. Stop being influenced by that shit, man. Stop letting it.
Yeah, I don't think you should be following the crazy amounts of these niggas that you
45 years old one day. You're gonna be 55 years old one day, and you're gonna look back at when you were 26. And you're gonna say, "Man, I really wasted a lot of time. I really was influenced by a fucking app named TikTok in 2055."
I didn't be on TikTok like that for
oh
real,
man, I can't believe I was.
And
you're wasting time. You're wasting fucking time doing
that. You is wasting time
to work.
Yep.
All right.
I believe that. I feel what he's saying right here.
Get to it, bro. And I think a lot of the younger generation is just scared, bro. They're scared of growing up. And yeah, man, in some way I am too, but I've just come to the, now at first I was like that as well, but I just come to the acceptance of just like, hey, fuck it. Like, nigga, ain't nothing I can really do. Like, what's the point about stressing out? I'm 24, right? And when I turned 24 last year in May, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be 25 years old. I'm gonna be 5 years away from 30. And then, like, over time, as I've lived out 24 every single month, I've started to realize, like, oh, ain't nothing I can really do about it. Let me just get to the fucking grind, my nigga. Get to this fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of the youth that I have now, because I don't want to be the type of guy when I'm 45 years old and say, oh man, I wish I could have done that shit I did when I was 25.
And that right there is one of the things that this nigga, he's spending crazily wasting all that fucking time when you can be getting to it. That's some real shit. You gotta do that. You gotta get to it. Cause even then I'm feeling like, man, why the fuck? Like, I feel like I could have been grinding earlier. Well, I was grinding earlier, but like, could have grinded hard earlier, like, and that's playing into what he's saying about thinking that you need to be rich by, I'm gonna say 25. I feel like 21 maybe is a little bit stretching it a little bit, but that's, you know what I'm saying, that's his prerogative. That's what he feel like he's seen. I feel like niggas saying about 25, but that's besides the point. You gotta get to it. Cause when you gonna look back and it's gonna be like, damn, what the fuck was I doing? And I'm thinking that right now, not even 25. You know what I'm saying? Not even 25. I'm looking at like, damn, I could have been like, I don't know. You definitely could. You could ramp it up. Just a little bit. Try a little harder, man. Like, he's still super young. Get to it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like the media, social media in itself. It's just like a fog around your head, and now you're worrying about age. It's something you can't change, chat. Everybody watching this video gonna be 25 one day. Yep. Everybody watching this video gonna be 45 one day. Yep. Everybody watching this video gonna be 65 one day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what you fucking stressing about, my nigga? Get to fucking work, bro. We just don't got time to stress right now, bro. And I think,
not right now,
hey, man, put the phone down. Stop obsessing about it, bro. Ain't nothing you can fucking do about it. Like,
not right now. Not in these times.
30 years old one day.
Not in these times.
Just lock in, bro. Enjoy your life, man. Shit, fuck that shit, nigga.
Not in these times.
Live out the best. You gonna be like, shit, I'm living my best life in 25. I'm living my best life at 28. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna sit. Damn, I'm 28. Nah, I just gotta give up. No, nigga, lock in, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Nah, I wouldn't. Yeah, definitely don't fucking give up. Shit, that was a great video for my man, Pipeman 7, man, or Pierre. I think this is his second channel or whatever. Y'all go check him out for sure. For sure, go check him out. He got some great videos. I even reacted to a couple. I never got around to posting them, You know, it's a little stupid idiot shit, but he got some great videos. Join the Discord in the description. You want to be a part of a little small community that we building. We be up in there, anime, basketball, all type of sports and shit. Do a lot of Discord events. We actually got a couple of those posted. Yeah, man, tap in.